Hey Aries, I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon in Leo. Aries, at the time, I feel like you're so full of excitement, so full of adventure here as well. I feel like this is like the best you've felt in such a long time. Like you're so inspired. I feel like you have so many business calls, so many money opportunities that are coming in for you. I feel like you're absolutely shocked, especially because money situation had not been up to par with what you had been working through up to this point, right? First out, we have forgiveness. I feel like there's once again, I feel like there's been a space here where you felt like very trapped. You couldn't like very blocked here. There was a space where it almost felt like you were imprisoned here as well, like a space here where you really were not able to like move freely. I feel like there was almost like a haze, like a cloud over your head that was like preventing you from getting the things here that you're really wanting. I feel like it was very much like an attitude space here as well, right? I feel like there wasn't a belief. I feel like the hope and the faithfulness like just kind of dissipated for you at through like the winter months. Like I feel like it was very cold, very frustrating here as well. Things didn't necessarily play out how you had planned here as well, and I feel like that was very like upsetting to you. Like I feel like it was very it almost made you temperamental here as well, right? I feel like you could definitely be working around a King of Pentacles at this time. Yeah. There could have been a King of Pentacles around you where things just were not playing out right. Like it was just not working out to your like the tune that you liked here as well. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of forgiveness coming in about the situation here involving this King of Pentacles. This could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus here as well. This is definitely a masculine energy that is bringing in happiness. I feel like there's a partnership here. I feel like there's very much a give and take here as well. You already know who this person is. We have the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups involving this King of Pentacles here as well, right? This is somebody who really comes in and makes you feel special, makes you feel alive here as well. I feel like there could have been like a little bit of fighting, a little bit of altercations in the past here, right? But there's going to be forgiveness rolling around. Right after this Ten of Pentacles, we have the Three of Cups with the Chariot card. I feel like there's going to be a reunion here as well. A huge shift, and I feel like if they're coming in and being very genuine, very vulnerable here, right? That's almost like giving you the go ahead to like go ahead and like move forward in this relationship here as well, right? Let's get one more card. We have the Hangman. I feel like you started seeing the situation a little bit differently. I feel like you could have been like taking the situation a little too serious here as well, and I feel like that's what could have prevented you from really moving forward in the situation. I feel like you were really holding yourself back here as well. Yeah, I feel like there's a space here where you're having to really connect with your emotions about how you're feeling about certain situations. I feel like there could have been a lot of like toxic patterning involving your emotions, involving relationships, involving how you were dealing with relationships here as well, right? And so I feel like there was a space where it made you feel very uncomfortable and you really resisted and held yourself back here as well, right? Especially involving these like emotional outbursts here as well. Like I feel like there could have been a space of like frustration, irritation, and I feel like you could have like lashed out, and I don't feel like you meant it here as well. And I feel like that could have really caused some separation between you and this person here as well, right? I feel like moving forward, we have the Four of Pentacles with the Strength and the Knight of Pentacles here as well. Instead of allowing your emotions to overtake you at this time, I feel like you're really like strengthening yourself, strengthening your emotions. Like I feel like there's a space here where like you're oming a lot. Like I feel like there's a space here where yes, you're feeling the rage, you're feeling like this frustration here as well, right? And I feel like there's a space here where you're almost like covering that up. You're really resisting like showing somebody like the angry part of you here as well, right? Yeah, I feel like you've been doing a lot of rooting, a lot of grounding here. Hey, good morning. Yeah, a lot of rooting and a lot of grounding here as well. And I feel like this is almost like the key to your success in relationships. I feel like there's a space here where you get like overworked or overjealous, or you know, like you're just like letting the emotions like take the front seat. And I feel like there's a space here where you're realizing that has not been to your benefit here, Aries, right? I feel like you could have been getting ahead of yourself. I feel like there was a lot of trust here that could have caused you to really walk away from this person. We have the Five of Cups. I feel like there was a space here where we have the Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords. I feel like there could have been a space here where you could have thought that there was a lot of separation. You could have thought that things were broken or not repairable here as well, right? But I feel like you're fearing to realize like, hey, like there's still two cups back here. There's still emotion. There's still feeling. There's still attachment here as well, right? And I feel like that could have caused you or this other person to become very sneaky, very shady here involving this situation, right? I feel like you're really walking away from anybody that has been sneaky and shady up to this point, right? I feel like you're realizing like people have been like almost like wearing masks and like tricking you with like the words that they're speaking here as well. Yes, we have the Two of Swords and the Four of Swords. I feel like this is very much involving a home situation. I feel like there could be like a neighbor, a coworker here as well, right? I feel like this is very much an energy like as you're trying to like stabilize yourself, that's also pushing you away. Hey, good morning. I feel like there's also a space here where you're really like pushing yourself away from people in your community that have been very sneaky, very shady. I feel like they've almost been like using their words to attack you here as well. I feel like this has been very much a judgmental energy, a judgmental space. You're not looking at this. I feel like it could have caused an emotional reaction with you, and I don't feel like you liked it. I feel like that really hurt your feelings, made you cry. I feel like I'll thank you guys for liking. I feel like that really could have caused you to like kind of take a step back where there had been like trust or friendship or connection here as well. I'll thank you for liking and loving and all the hearts. Y'all are awesome. I feel like there could have been a space here where you were realizing like how toxic this relationship was. If you were to continue to go down this path here as well, it could be a friendship, a family member, a neighbor, a coworker here as well, somebody that you felt close to, and I feel like that really kind of caused some separation between the two of you here as well, right? You're really resisting, you're really holding yourself back, you're really protecting yourself from the toxic patterning. And I feel like this is very much your intuition guiding you, like, hey, this is not people that you're going to be happy to be around for a long period of time, right? Not people that you're really wanting in and around your home here as well, right? And I feel like that's really separate. Like, I feel like there's a space here where even if you're hearing them like outside, like even if you're like here, like, or say it's like your coworkers and you're hearing them in the cubicle next to you, right? Say it's your neighbors, you can hear them, you know, over the air system here as well. Like, I feel like there's a space here where you're just not paying it attention. Yes, you can hear it. Yes, you can see it, but I feel like there's a space here where you're choosing not to, right? You're very much blocking this energy out. It's like they could be there all day long, but like in your mind, like they're a ghost. They don't exist. And I feel like the more that you're doing that, the more it's stabilizing yourself here, right? Scratch my nose there. I feel like you already know that these people have different opinions, different insights, and different like belief systems than you do. And I feel like you're not really willing to push your beliefs onto other people. And I feel like this is very much an energy who wants to push their beliefs on you. You're not confrontational at this time, Aries. Like, I feel like, you know, like if you were to even go into it, it'd be a waste of time, a waste of energy. It would be a drain on you. And you're realizing that here, right? You're not confrontational at this time. You're not willing to share your emotions with people, you know, that are just going to like twist them around and like share them with other people when they're not getting it from the horse's mouth. And I feel like there's a space here where you're really protecting your home. You're really protecting your emotions here. You're protecting your ears and your eyes. You're protecting what it is your children are hearing or witnessing here as well, right? You're not allowing these certain aspects to come in and interrupt what it is that you're trying to build here for yourself, right? And you have the Seven of Cups. Yeah. I feel like these people around you have been in very much an illusion about you. I feel like there's been a space here where they could just be playing like the telephone game, like the he said, she said, like this is what this person's doing here as well. And I don't feel like they have facts. I don't feel like they have genuine answers here as well. And I feel like as time is going on, like their opinions about you, like the rumors that they could be starting here as well, it's dissipating, right? Because I feel like you're showing up time and time again and showing your true character so that these people can't even like say, this person did this person did that. No, like I feel like people are slowly, like the intelligent people are slowly going to start realizing like, hey, like that's bullshit, you know, like there's no way that this person could have done that here as well, right? And then we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there could be a relationship here that you've been dealing with. This could be somebody who looks very good, somebody that's very much been hiding their face involving you, right? Hiding their true emotions here as well. I feel like they could be making it seem like they have a lot more emotions for you than they do here as well, right? I just feel like they're trying to get you wrapped up, right? Yeah. I feel like there's going to be there could be a space here involving like drinking, anything like that, dancing here as well, right? Where you're going out, and I feel like it's almost the alcohol was like putting on like beer goggles for you. Like I feel like there was a space here where like you weren't really like seeing like the true, like what this person really looked or how it was they really were here as well. I feel like they were almost like putting a facade in order to get like back in your good graces here as well, right? And you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Yeah. I feel like there could also be a space here involving your work situations where even though you don't feel like your best brightest self, right? Like I feel like there's a space here where you've been constantly like waking up and putting on the illusion. You're putting on the clothes, you're putting on the makeup here, right? Like you're getting yourself ready. You're psyching yourself up here as well, right? And although you're not really wanting to do it, you're dredging it here, right? I feel like there's a space here where you're almost like changing the emotional state of yourself. Like it's almost like be as if like if you like fake it till you make it kind of thing. Like, and I feel like there's a space here where like you've been working on like really psyching yourself up, really celebrating yourself here as well, like in order to get something accomplished here for yourself. And the fact that you're doing that, it's almost like changing the mindset here for you, right? Like you know how like they used to do like rain dances, like in order for it to rain, like it was like a craft of like witchcraft, you know, like for Native Americans here as well. Like they do this in order for, you know, just to bring it in. Like it's almost like a peace of mind for them here as well, right? It's like, yeah, very much a space here where it's like the more that you're like putting in this effort to like try to get these things going here, right? Showing up even when you don't feel like showing up, right? Hyping yourself up. I feel like that's what's really helping you get to this financial situation here as well. I feel like there's going to be so many different people out of nowhere really coming in, really pouring into your pocketbook here as well, right? The fact that you stayed so focused, it's bringing in huge victories for yourself, and you're realizing that here as well, right? We have the Queen of Swords and the Temperance card, yeah. Once again, I feel like you've really sat down. I feel like you've really been patient. I feel like you have continuously showed up, continuously poured yourself into time, effort, energy. I feel like you could have been like calculating numbers here as well, right? There could also be a Queen of Swords around you at this time. I feel like they could also be helping support you here as well. When this energy comes in, I feel like it's really going to boost up your financial situation. It's almost like this is somebody who you're almost like needing to help celebrate you here as well, right? I feel like there's a space here where they could definitely be pouring into it this time. And I feel like the fact that they did that, like it's putting you one step closer into the space of success here for yourself, right? Yeah. All right, guys, let's get one card out for how you can appeal this energy. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And I hope you guys are having an awesome day. All right. It says do the work. Do the work, Aries. Now that you're not blocked, now that you're not so contained into a space here where you're feeling like you can't move forward, now's the time to get up and start putting towards the action. It says, it's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. That's what I'm saying here. Like, do the work even when you're not feeling like it, even when you're not inspired to do it. Like, be your own hype man, get yourself ready, get yourself prepared. Like, today's a new day. Although you may not feel like you want to like do the work today, by the time, like, even if you just start like putting one foot in front of the other, like making your bed, getting ready, washing your face, brushing your, you know, getting yourself ready, like by the end of the day you're gonna be like, man, I'm so glad I woke up and got out of bed this morning. I'm so glad I did these steps in order to get the success here that is coming in for you. I feel like it's about analyzing, taking the steps, doing the work here as well, right? All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.